In a universe woven with mysteries where the silent language of the stars guides the destiny of civilizations, there lies a truth often hidden from our view. A truth that whispers of fate, of futures written in the heavens, waiting to be uncovered. Today, we delve into the cosmic forces that predicted the rise and fall of Blue Origin's new Shepard NS24, long before the world knew. Because sometimes the universe doesn't just watch from afar, it intervenes, it guides, and it puts the course of human exploration on hold. This is a story of unseen energies, ancient signs, and the cosmic blueprint that shapes our journey beyond Earth. Welcome to the universe's greatest secrets, revealed. Despite the undeniable accuracy of my prediction for SpaceX's Starship 2, the response I've received from the so-called guardians of science was a wall of cold silence, an echo of dismissiveness and outright hostility. They called it, "Astrology is hooey, man. Fake, fraud, and a scam. Anyone could have guessed that. You just got lucky, one-hit wonder." But I knew better. I knew that if I was ever going to carve my name into the history of human achievement, I needed undeniable proof, something that couldn't be dismissed as coincidence or luck. I had a long track record of accurate predictions across geopolitics, security, sports, and economics. But space, the final frontier, was the ultimate test. And I don't shy away from challenges. I run headfirst into them, fueled by conviction. Then, as if summoned by the universe itself, an opportunity appeared. On December 17th, 2023 at 9:45 a.m., Blue Origin's official post lit up the digital sky. Your NS24 is targeting liftoff tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time /1430, Coordinated Universal Time. Webcast begins. 20 minutes on BlueOrigin.com. The countdown was set for December 18th in the remote desert of Van Horn, Texas. I pored over the data, charts, and star alignments, my mind racing to decode the celestial signals. Within 2 hours, I made my move. I published a calm, respectful message, reaching out to Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin, Elon Musk, and ISRO, anyone I thought might listen. Good morning, Jeff Bezos and Blue Origin. Unfortunately, the auspiciousness of the chosen launch time for the NS24 is mixed. While it does not portend complete failure, it has significant blemishes that might lead to a second attempt being made. This could manifest as a rescheduled, delayed, or postponed launch due to the discovery of one or more obstacles, WAS anomalies. Any hasty remediation of anomalies in order to launch as planned on December 18th is likely to be fallacious due to the high possibility of incorrect remediation of the anomalies. If the launch proceeds as planned, it carries immense risk, and the odds are very high for a watery accident or demise. The chart shows that capable and wise leadership is guiding the launch. As such, near-term success is possible if unconventional approaches like astrology are considered and the launch is postponed to a more auspicious time. This will allow for the proper redressal of discovered anomalies. Thanks and have an auspicious day. I copied Elon Musk, SpaceX, and ISRO for visibility. No response. I promoted this forecast as an ad, hoping to raise awareness. Interestingly, the comments weren't as hostile this time, perhaps because I had already proven my predictions. Or maybe the SpaceX fan club wasn't interested in Blue Origin's fate. As the hours ticked toward launch, a message arrived from a curious ex-user at Asperdank69 about 90 minutes before the scheduled liftoff. I'm curious about the watery accident demise you're predicting for a launch in the West Texas desert. Please explain. I responded swiftly with unwavering certainty. Good morning. The risk of a watery demise only applies if the launch actually proceeds today. There's a strong chance it will be rescheduled or postponed, discovered anomalies, obstacles, or issues that need fixing. The watery part? It could manifest in many ways. The booster or payload might fail to complete its flight and fall into the ocean. Leaks in coolant or fuel could jeopardize the mission. Pressure imbalances, oxidation issues, or unseen anomalies could threaten everything. The launch is scheduled in about an hour. We'll see what unfolds. I was clear. The danger only lurked if they pressed forward. An unlikely scenario, I believed. And then as the clock struck T0, the inevitable happened. An announcement from Blue Origin: we're pushing T0 to no earlier than 9:30 CST/15:30 UTC due to cold temperatures at Launch Site 1. A hold, a delay. The first sign that my prediction was valid. Hours later, the final blow. We're scrubbing number NS24 today due to a ground system issue. We'll announce a new launch date soon. Once again, my forecast was proven correct. The delay was confirmed, and the next day, December 19th, 2023, Blue Origin soared into the sky, flawless on an auspicious time, with no obstacles in sight. The mission went forward without a hitch, with no anomalies, no obstacles, just smooth sailing in the desert sky. Imagine the millions they could have saved by simply listening to the silent whispers of the stars. Industry estimates reveal that each unscheduled pad day costs roughly $1 million. Fuel, hardware checks, staff, fees. That single delay drained millions from project reserves. Across a full year of launches, these preventable timing errors multiply into hundreds of millions lost. Money that could have been kept in the bank, if only my insights had been considered. But what happened next? Silence. Absolute silence. I reached out again, this time to every senior leader, engineer, and decision maker at Blue Origin on X, hoping for acknowledgement, validation, even curiosity. But I was met with nothing, no response, only more disdain, more ridicule, more hate. And that's when I realized something I'd suspected all along. Science, the very foundation of human progress, is not the open, questioning pursuit I once believed. It's a fortress, resistant to challenge, guarded by dogma. The principles of inquiry, the very spirit that once fueled discovery, are now being suffocated by an unyielding power structure. If Professor Richard Feynman, the Nobel laureate physicist, were alive today, I believe he'd mourn this loss of curiosity. He'd see how scientific inquiry has become a fortress, impenetrable, resistant to new ideas, more interested in maintaining its authority than seeking the truth. Yet, deep in my heart, I know the truth. Astrology isn't just superstition. It's a language rooted in a culture that understands the universe's rhythms. Back home in India, it's woven into the fabric of daily life. Trusted, respected, understood. Here I stand as a lone voice, a challenger to the dogma. So I wait patiently, I watch the skies, I prepare for the next challenge. And as I shared my success with Blue Origin, a new skeptic appeared, daring me to prove myself on a real test. Predict Vulcan's launch in 1 week then, he challenged. More on that in episode 3.